It's time to update the espresso machine because it's basically unusable anymore. Months and months of waiting and saving up that day finally came. Let me unbox it now. Okay, aquí está la guía. Oh, esta se siente bien. Estos son los filtros. Esto es para distribuir. Wow. Oh, aquí también viene con un milk frother. Digo. Que aquí se ponen las cosas. Es para. Este está bien con ganas. Ok, here's to clean it. Este es para limpiar. Está heavy también. Bueno, y aquí se pone. Here's a temper. Es para. Creo que se hace así. While opening it, it took me back to my toy unboxing days. It was very sweet. But now instead it's an espresso machine. Te recomiendan que usemos este que ya tienen, pero este es para dúo, que es como para granos de café que ya están listos, o sea que sleek. So then I read the manual, which was definitely not exhausting and boring. Look at me, I'm so interested in it. So I've been reading and the first step first thing is obviously cleaning all the accessories and stuff in this too after washing every single thing. Okay, so now I guess the next step. So the water filter, submerge it in water, I guess, for 5 minutes. Something we need to pay attention to is putting it here and then you turn to lock it. It's important to do that. Okay, now I gotta go rinse it. Okay, so now this over here and locking it. Setting it to You're supposed to put it 2 or 12. It's at 2 months, but I don't. Is this like in weeks? I don't know. Like it's a timer to set it, so a reminder to, change it. But it said in the manual that it's 12, but I don't know what 12 means. There we go. Then it says to put it here. Okay, supposedly it's now ready. Okay, I'm so scared. I'm scared that there's gonna be a fire. I don't know why. It's definitely not as loud as I expected. Every time I turned it on, it felt like an earthquake was happening. But this one was very... Anyway, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Or maybe it's because of this. I purposely put this so it wouldn't make as much noise. So, into the menu. Okay, here we go. This is so smooth. The other one also was like... It was hard to crank it, but this one's so smooth. The next day. So it's day 2. Today is grinding day. Flush it out a few more times because I kind of got scared of it because yesterday I checked the dip tray and it had a bunch of white little specks. Right now it has less than last time, but I looked at the cup and there was barely nothing. But if you really tried your best, you could see a bit of white specks also. It could be the filter, but I'm still a little bit scared. But I'm just gonna flush it one more time. I think it's grinding time. First, I want to take a look at the portafilter. I just want to take a moment to appreciate this because right now I'm going to show you my older portafilter. But first of all, I want to say this can be assembled. I mean, you can take it out. At first I wasn't sure because the portafilter seemed very stuck here. So I was like, can't I take it out? But yes, of course you can. including this. So I'm gonna just screw it back on because it was kind of hard to take it off. Oh, there we go. Okay, so here is my older one. This one's way heavier and I prefer that. This is very lightweight. The spouts are different. I've always wanted to get one of these because they measure, you can see you didn't really properly temper it, and it's uneven. But so I'm so happy that I got this. And this one is just kind of, even though it has two spouts, since it's like down, it's like just two holes. It's like doesn't really measure anything. It's just like whatever, and they're like in the middle too, kind of. Okay, so my least favorite part of this portafilter was that, as you can see, there's this little like thing to stop the basket from falling out. So every time that I finished an espresso and I threw the puck out, I had to put this and then like. But the problem is that a lot of the times it flew out and like it fell over. The hot burning basket kept falling in here and I couldn't pick it up because it was scorching hot and I had to wait a long time for it to actually grab it and take it out. But with this one, as you saw earlier, there's no need to push it. It's just like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm sorry, old portafilter. I still appreciate all the years that you served us. We're gonna need a bascula, a weight. So I bought this coffee. I can't be exactly right because I saw a few videos and every single video kinda said a different thing. But approximately, like the average, I guess you can say, grams of beans that they recommend to start with is like 18 to 20 grams maybe. I think I'm gonna do 18 grams. Uh-oh. Oh my god. That does not seem right. All this for one? Okay, so we reached it. 19 grams. According to the manual, it recommends to put it at 5, but I don't know if that I should do that because the videos that I watched recommended like something like 8 or 9, 6, 7. So I think I just dump it all in there. This is for when it's grinding and so that the coffee doesn't fall out. But I have a cooler thing. This doesn't look as cool. I have this one that was given to me. It's magnetic. Filter size double. Okay, I don't think it fits. Does it? Okay, so I guess use the one that comes with the machine. I don't know why I went down. I definitely put a lot. There's definitely something wrong with my scale because that really is not 18 grams. Here are all the things that I'm gonna review. Leveling the grinds. I have these two. This came with the machine and this one's, someone gave it to me. This is one that I used before. It works really well and you just kinda, I think this works a lot better than this one because you just kind of like swirl it around and like even it out. This one on the other hand, you like do it like this and okay, this is too much. I can't do this. I prefer this because not only does it distribute it evenly, but it also breaks up the clumps. This temper comes with the machine and I think it's really cool because obviously it's a cool thing, the magnetic thing. But this one, so far what I like to use because, again, someone gave it to me. Pretty much everything, all the espresso things that I own were given to me by the person that gave me my older espresso machine. So shout out to them, thank you so much. They definitely didn't know what they were doing when they gave me all this. So if it weren't for them, I wouldn't be a coffee addict. I wouldn't be this interested in coffee. It's probably everyone's favorite temper, I'm pretty sure. Because on this side, it evens it out, but also this one is just like, it's very heavy, so you don't need to put that much pressure into it. And also, since it kind of stops right here, if you can see, so it doesn't like temp it too much. So with this one, I feel like you could go do it a little too much if you press it too hard. But this one, even if you press it too hard, it will stop you because it's from the cap, you know. For the sake of this video, I'm gonna use this one. Spoiler alert, I ended up liking this one more. Press it like that. So I'm gonna do 2 shots to see like how each of them perform. That was cool, by the way. That was really cool. I don't know if I forgot to react. The espresso range, you have to take a look at it. So that's like the star of the machine, right? My mom thought that you control the pressure, but I mean, yeah, you control it, but it's not like you control the pressure. It's mostly you just control the grind and the pressure you give to the coffee puck, right? You monitor the machine pressure according to whatever pressure it's in. It means that you either did it wrong or really bad, or you did it good, right? This little gray area is supposed to be where your meter is supposed to be. I heard that it's best that this thing is right, like almost at the edge of the end of the espresso range, but I guess any of this is right, but the recommended is at the end of this part. Did that make sense? Good, okay. I forgot to put my ice on. Wait a second. That was horrible. As you can see, it's super watery. There's no crema on top. The water came in super fast. I think it took like 10 seconds to make these 2 shots, which is horrible. It should take like 30 seconds. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's try this one more time. I think this is too much coffee, but I mean they said 18 grams. So I'm supposed to time it, but since I'm recording on my phone and I don't have a physical timer, I'm gonna have to count. Oh, I can't believe I forgot this. Stupid me. Okay, so it's supposed to reach how many grams? This time let me do 17 because it seems like 18 is a lot. So it has to reach like 36 to 38 grams, but I have to count how long it takes for it to reach that amount. 1. Okay, that was... Okay, at least we got a bit of crema this time, but this one's filled up and this one has like a drop. It reached over 38 grams very quickly. I have to make my grind finer, so let me try that. Last time it was more of a difference. And then this one has more crema. And I'm gonna make the grind a bit... As you can see, I'm actually making it coarser instead of finer. I could have saved a lot of time if I knew I was setting it literally backwards. It smells really good. I'm still worried about the white specks. Okay, so I like it, but with the coffee connoisseur mindset, let me judge it, okay? Okay, I think it's a little too bitter. It's not that sour, which I mean, I don't really like sour espresso, but I think it still needs to be a little bit more sour. But at the same time, I feel like it's too watery, if that makes any sense. Okay, let's try another one. I'm gonna try 16 now. Okay, so less of a difference. It's more even. Okay, so it's pretty much the same as last time. What am I doing wrong? Everything! The grind setting is too coarse and I kept changing it thinking I was setting it up to be finer. Don't worry guys, I figured it out now. They recommend the grind size to be like around 8 from what I've seen. But I think I'm gonna have to go like 14 at this point because... Or 13. I don't know what to do, man. Oh yes, oh why is my hand shaking? I cannot waste that much espresso. I need to put in a mug. Why is it shaking? This one has gotten the most crema. Okay, so I think I'm putting too much coffee actually. Whoever drinks this is in for a treat. I give up. I quit. Actually, I quit. I quit being a barista. Goodbye guys. Bye guys. I'm gonna get back to you once I master this because I need to focus on myself, okay? I think if I'm gonna have to master this, I'm gonna have to do it off camera. Also, I figured out why it tasted really good. Turns out it was the beans I was using because they were just like Target brand dark roasted beans. And in my opinion, I don't like when the bean is too dark roasted for specifically espresso because it kind of takes away the coffee flavors. This one's very heavy in a good way. So a few weeks forward, I've kept practicing and adjusting the machine, you know, getting to know it better, and until finally I got the hang of it. Now my espressos have lots of crema, it tastes good, not too sour, not too bitter, yet strong taste, in my opinion. And I kind of just ignored the measuring step because I guess I don't know how to measure it. But I already figured out like my own process to measure it, and it's pretty simple. It's just to fill up the portafilter basket with beans and then toss it in the grinder, and that's about it. And it seems to work for me, but when I measure it out, I grind too much and it's too much coffee and it overflows. And guess what guys, I'm getting better at latte art, sort of. This is the best I've done like ever, because I used to not even be able to make the milk visible. Like it was horrible, but now I'm getting somewhere. You know, I gotta start somewhere, you know. Any coffee connoisseurs watching, I'm open to any tips you have because I'm really trying my hardest, as you probably can tell, and I want to get better. So yeah, thanks.